All right, guys. I thought we were done talking about Destiny for a while.
Are we ever?
But there's been a lot of information come out in the last week about Destiny 2. Not 1, 2.
Sorry, not 4.
So, there's a lot of rumors, a lot of all but confirmed information. You know, all these websites have their sources, and Activision even tweeted out a couple things. So, High Moon Studios, known for the Transformers Cybertron games. Mitch, your boxes.
I know.
What
If we turn it upside down? Will that make?
I straight up broke it.
Will that work better? Did you break the lid or the box itself?
It's fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Just turn it upside down. There's towels in there, right?
Just stop moving.
I'll just bloopers. Mitch, just fall in. It'll be funny.
Like, here, there's towels in there, right?
Just
turn it upside down.
yeah.
Mitch, get up real quick. Stand up.
We have interesting developments here.
There you go.
Good job, Joey. I'm proud of you.
sweet. Okay.
Fixed. All right. Destiny 2 rumors and confirmed information. Confirmed. High Moon Studios, known for the Transformers Cybertron games.
I played the first one. That was pretty fun.
And Vicarious Visions, known for the bad Tony Hawk games. And later Guitar Hero games.
Like how late Guitar Hero games?
Like Metallica,
Well, Metallica was good.
a couple of the other ones. The later
Aerosmith
ones.
was probably the last.
Yeah,
decent
I mean,
one.
it was a dead thing, but
Most recently, Call of Duty map packs, which is what I assume they're doing. Both these studios have been brought into, quote, from Activision, expand the Destiny universe.
It doesn't need to be expanded anymore.
All but confirming Destiny 2 is coming.
I guess, but like they could just hit on the points that was already there.
Right.
Explain them a little bit more. What the Traveler is. Why the
stranger, please.
Why the speaker didn't have time to
Yeah.
explain. He didn't have time to explain.
Where's the Queen?
Where's her brother?
Don't need to
Mars.
Don't need to expand.
obviously.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
More.
I'm afraid they're gonna try to do too much, and then it'll just get lost.
Well,
Again.
this is where it gets interesting. Okay, so some of the rumors that have been coming out, Destiny will keep the planet tower formula that we're used to, but each planet will be more dense and have more places to visit on each planet, including small villages and large cities within the planet, with interactive posts, NPCs, and on-planet quest structure, a la Borderlands.
I do love Borderlands.
I know. That's interesting, though. So you don't have to go back to the tower to find new quests. You just go to one of the cities on the planet.
But is it going to be like the cities on the planet are just another tower, or are they going to be like separate?
See, I don't know. They
Things.
didn't expand on that. These rumors.
Because like if it's just going to be like not say they're going to copy and paste the tower onto the
Right.
planet, but if it's just going to have the same people kind of there, like you're going to go to like a radio and talk to Zavala or Cade or.
Well, what I think it's going to be is like the cities will have like a safe zone where like if you walk through the gates of the city, like there's no enemies, there's no danger, and you're just going to walk around and like talk to the NPCs to get quests. But once you exit the city, like you'll never leave first person view.
Right.
Like you'll just walk in and walk out and get a new quest and then go do the quest and bring it back.
But I'm just saying they need to make sure they're making more NPCs for these
Right.
special villages instead of just trying to reuse the same people from.
Right. And I mean, I think they'll be able to do that, especially now with like 3 teams, especially High Moon Studios doing stuff for them. I think High Moon is working on assets like armor and weapon designs, so Bungie can focus on like the core gameplay. I feel like without the restrictions of Xbox 360 and PS3, I feel like they'll be able to do more within the worlds. Because, the planets themselves were big spaces,
But there wasn't a whole lot to it.
but they weren't very dense. Like, I mean, you could go underground and fight enemies and stuff, but they weren't like cities and stuff. So, with that, High Moon Studios has been confirmed to be working on assets including weapon and armor designs, which could be cool. I'm like imagining like Transformer type weapons that will like. I'm imagining what if you can get a weapon like in Republic Commando where you just press a button and it changes into a different
Pull off
weapon.
the attachment, put on this
Yeah.
thing, and
God, I want a sequel to that game really bad. Republic Commando was amazing.
I wouldn't like that for.
turn it into a sniper by
trials.
screwing something on the front and put it on the thing on the side.
I wouldn't like that for trials.
But
Too many variables.
I think they'd be cool for
You don't want everyone in trials to be able to have every weapon that they can have at the same time.
That's absolutely right.
It would change it would change up
I
the meta.
want to have better weapons than everybody else.
You don't want everyone to have a sniper, a shotgun, an assault rifle, and a scout
Everybody
rifle
already has
all at
that.
once. All at once, I mean, like
No, I don't want that.
The
Hell no,
Matador
I don't want
is a
that.
shotgun / sniper rifle.
right,
So.
right.
No, I don't want that at all.
Vicarious Visions is probably working on map packs for multiplayer, giving a more streamlined and more focused multiplayer map design.
If they come out with just map packs that they're only Crucible maps, I'm not buying them. I know that right now. Like,
Well, no, they're not going to be like map packs. They're just designing the multiplayer maps
Okay.
that will be available.
but I'm just saying,
And-
if they start pulling the Call of Duty thing where they're
they
just,
already said
I don't
they're
even
not
buy
doing
those for
that.
Call of Duty.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like I did a while ago, like when I
Yeah.
first was playing Call of Duty.
I
but
stopped doing it.
Yeah, I'm not buying just Crucible maps.
Have any of you played the newest Call of Duty, by the way?
No.
I'm getting it for Christmas.
Yeah, I played a little bit of the campaign, the first mission.
I just want to play Modern Warfare Remastered.
Yeah, it's real slow.
What do you mean by that?
Like you've been playing Black Ops 3, which is like faster.
I like the slower paced. Because
Well,
you
like-
can tell by the way that I play Trials. I don't want to be running at people and shit.
It's
I don't want them running at me. I want you to stand in one spot so I can shoot you in the head. Don't move. Just stand there.
It's basically what they did with Halo is they just kept the old gameplay design and just slapped a new skin on top. It's like kind of slow. It's like it feels like a game that was made 10 years ago,
I think I'm gonna love it.
which is fine because it looks pretty and it plays well. But it's just kind of slow, and like some of the modern day features that you would expect to play in a first person shooter aren't really there. But
Did you play a lot of that game?
Modern Warfare, yeah.
I think I burned. The disc was burned into my Xbox. That's how much I played that one.
Yeah.
That one was so good.
Your Guardian may be left behind, but players will be able to have more customization over their new Guardian via new races, classes, and more. If your Guardian can be brought forward, players will still be able to customize their Guardian.
New races. Where are those going to come from?
Other planets.
Oh.
Neptune. Hopefully, finally. Because I have the Art of Destiny art book, and there's a whole chapter on Neptune and armor that you get from Neptune.
What do the Neptune creatures look like? They can't be blue like
They're
they look
fallen, but they all have different armor.
I really wanted to make a Uranus joke, but
Very tasteful, Mitch.
sorry.
Very tasteful. More robust campaign with better quest integration, which I assume will come.
Hopefully
I just
that
want
actually
better.
happens.
I just want better
Well,
storytelling.
that's a more robust means that they're actually going to give us some solid stuff to the story instead of just.
I hope that's what this
what
year
that
delay
means.
was, because that's why Rise of Iron was thrown together in 8 months, is because they delayed it a year. Because Destiny 2 is supposed to come out this year,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
and that's why we got a great raid and a subpar campaign and content drop, which was fine, but it was okay, but it wasn't like Taken King awesome.
Well, I mean,
Taken King was awesome.
Taken
it's
King was
kinda
awesome.
hard. But I don't even think the Taken King's campaign was all that great. There was more of the side stuff.
No, it was
that-
everything else that they brought with it.
Yeah. Even like there's just the side missions that sprung off from the main campaign were like better than the actual campaign.
Well, I'm
itself.
talking about like the changes they made to the game.
Right,
too,
right.
Were very good.
Yeah. Better vault management with enough space for everything, and even pre-building your loadouts at the vault. Probably similar to what you can do on Ishtar Commander.
Right. I was
Probably, I'd say probably better than that. If they're
Yeah.
saying you can make loadouts, you probably can just like Brian can have like a trial set up where he just clicks
trials.
and
That
swap
would be
everything
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Better management of currency, resources, and microtransactions, which
Well, they got better with the currencies as they went along. I don't.
yeah, but then now they keep
Vanilla
adding
was
more.
so bad when you
Yeah,
had
'cause there was-
Crucible points and.
I know
Vanguard
you had the Vanguard,
points.
the Crucible marks, and like
And all those
the
different-
etheric light,
Oh,
the
lights
etheric
and
energy.
energies. It was so bad.
So bad. So
They got better.
what do you think? Do you think all this information, if it comes true or not, is good for Destiny 2?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not gonna be
it's-
bad.
yeah.
I think Destiny 2 is gonna be a lot better. I really do. I think they know what they messed up, I hope they realize that campaign was complete shit, and they fix that. The raids are fine. I don't think they need to do it. Just make do new ones. Strikes are fine. All that shit.
Yeah, there was one more rumor where they were just gonna scrap everything from Destiny 1, including like the story, the characters, like all
There's
that.
so
the
much lore that's actually
I would hate
interesting
that.
I don't think they should. Like, because they put so much time and effort in that lore that is there, that if they would just scrap it all, it's like, it's a shame, because a lot of that is so interesting. Like, I had no idea what was going on with the Vault of Glass, and I read like a summary that someone wrote up on, and they posted on Reddit of what actually is happening in the Vault of Glass, and that was just so interesting.
It's all in the Grimoire cards.
Yeah, I don't read any of that.
Nobody does.
Right.
You can't even access them in the game.
I know
Right.
they need like a Mass Effect style codex
That's
where
the
you
problem.
can go in and read it.
Like that, it still sucks that they're in those cards, but at least let me look at them in the game, because then I would have read them, knowing that there's so much backstory in those. But you can't read them in the game, and I'm too lazy to look them up.
I'm too busy playing.
Well, yeah, it's the thing.
If I'm too busy looking them up, I'll just have someone summarize it for me.
And while Brian's going to the tower, he's on his iPad playing his little wrestling card game, watching his cards body slam other cards.
Season 3 just came out.
I mean, it is kind of cool. Like, they like hop around, and then the one grabs it, and then they boom.
They actually do their like wrestling moves. I watch wrestling, so I think it's cool and it's fun. And season 3 is pretty sweet.
It's not like
they actually have
the card games.
They actually have PvP now.
The cards and where this one shakes and then this one gets hit and then it disappears.
Yeah, no, they actually do.
So
like Stone Cold actually does the stunner to the other card.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
The Rock does the rock bottom and then the people's elbow. You tell me that's not sweet? That's pretty cool.
I think so.
Speaking of The Rock, you see that Fast 8 trailer?
No.
It's the most watched trailer of all time on YouTube.
I don't think I saw Fast 7.
I haven't seen the last,
I saw it, but I wasn't paying attention. I think I was asleep on the floor, and I woke up for half of it, and then I fell back asleep again.
Joey was on a hot date.
No.
Yeah, so that went well.
I was on vacation.
Oh, with a hot date.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you
It was a family
Kyle
vacation,
and
so
Brian.
was it your sister? 'Cause that's
No.
weird.
Were you with
No, I was with Kyle and
a
Brian.
lady of the night?
It was Kyle and Brian.
Like a prostitute?
Yeah.
Were you with a prostitute?
Yes, I had a prostitute.
Thank you.
You had a hot date with Kyle and Brian.
Yeah. The prostitute wanted to watch Fast 7, and I said, fine, you watch it, and I fell asleep on the floor.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
Shakortre?
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
I see what you like now.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
What were we talking about? Destiny?
Destiny. Somehow we went from Destiny to the WWE card game to Joey's hot date on vacation to watch Fast 7.
Which
Well,
was,
you
which was
forgot
a
The
prostitute.
Rock. And then
Oh, yeah, The Rock transition.
The Rock, yeah.
And then
Okay.
Fast 7, and then the hot date.
There were so many transitions there, I just couldn't get through them all.
Gotta keep up.
So obviously we all enjoyed Destiny 1.
Yeah.
A lot of issues with the game, but still had fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still think it's one of the best games I've played on the next gen.
What do you guys personally want from Destiny 2?
Better story.
More interesting guns. I feel like every single gun you have plays the same. Like, I mean, I guess some of them are a little... Like, the pulse rifle, Outbreak Prime, that's somewhat interesting compared to all the other guns. You know, you get those SIVA cluster things after you kill someone with a headshot. I want something like that more often. Instead of, all the exotic guns usually just have some perk that makes it a little bit more powerful than a normal, legendary gun. So... Mm-hmm. I want more interesting guns.
I want better weapon balancing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, the problem is mine and Brian are probably going to, counteract each other, because when they make more interesting weapons, it's harder to balance them, and then that...
I need better weapon balancing. Do you like jumping into a Crucible game and everyone
Using the same weapon?
is using the same gun?
No.
I don't enjoy that.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I use No Land Beyond.
Everyone uses a clever dragon.
I know. Gosh, that clever.
Well, it's not. I mean, they use a form of those quickfire pulse. Grasp,
Yeah.
Clever, Blind Perdition.
Hawksaw still, I see.
Hawk. That's kind of died off now that everyone has a Clever Dragon. All you had to do is play Banner that one week, and they were dropping I think I got like 7 or 8 of them. So everyone has a clever dragon now. Everyone uses that, and a long range shotgun, or it's just
Yeah.
it's boring. Every match feels the same. That's why I like Overwatch so much. There's so much, like, every match feels different based on like the characters that are in the game. Because you can't play. Not everyone can play as the same character. I like how they did that in Overwatch.
I know it used to be the same. Everyone, there was a point where everyone would play one hero.
Wasn't one of the old metas like 5 Winstons and a Lucio, or 4 Winstons and 2
I think it was.
Lucios?
I mean, it was more just like of a.
It depends on the map type. Like
Yeah.
if it's a race to the where you're both battling for the zone, I think it was like you would run 2 Winstons, 2 Tracers, and a Lucio is what you would run.
Yeah.
Competitive. That's what they'd run, and so they changed it so you couldn't do that anymore. Because you don't like to see that, and that's how I feel about any type of game. I don't like when everyone uses the same gun. I don't like it.
Yeah. I guess for Destiny 2, I just like I enjoy the social experience. Like, I enjoy when we all play together, and I would like to see them like come out with more than one raid a year. I would like to see them come out with like a more robust story. I like, because Bungie did it, especially in like Halo 3, like that story was really cool, and Halo Reach's story was really like powerful because you knew the fate of all these characters, but you still had to sit there and watch them do that. And like, I feel like they lost it with Destiny. And like, I know maybe some of that had to do with like Activision telling them that like the story was bad to scrap it, which ended up being the Taken King story. And I know like the higher ups at Bungie like changed a bunch of things 7 months before the game was supposed to come out, and then they delayed it a year. Because there were supposed to be 3 separate campaigns depending on what race you were, and they were all supposed to come to a head on Venus. Like, it was just, the story behind Destiny is way more interesting than the story in Destiny, and that's not how a game should be. So I hope I know that they've learned a bunch of stuff. They take feedback to heart. They've changed so much stuff for the community already. And like, I really hope that they can make the major changes they wanted to make. Because a couple months ago, they said, we've made the minor changes in Destiny 1. We want to make the major changes to Destiny 2. And like, that's what I want to see. I want to see how they do that. So